Hey everybody, welcome to David's World. Well, after an unsuccessful 9th game redemption video of Who Wants to Be Millionaire 2nd edition for the PlayStation console, I'm about to do my second redemption for game 9. Now, there's going to be a couple of rule changes. If the game freezes up before $32,000, then I'm going to keep playing it off the camera and then get back to you when I get up to that amount. Alright, so I need at least $32,000. Now the reason I have to do a redemption video, second redemption rather, is the game keeps freezing up.
Hey, come on, that's my name.
Yes, that is
Try
your
this
name.
one.
And I'm Fibber. I'm Fibber. I gotta get at least $32,000. Now if it freezes up after $32,000, I figure
let's
just
play.
to take two, which is not a redemption video, but instead,
here's the first question.
It's a second chance to see if I could do better, and if I don't, I just take the amount I've won, and it stays that way. As you saw in my 4th game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it's the first time it froze up. Anyway, in the film The Talented Mr. Ripley, who played Mr. Ripley? Jude Law, Matt Damon, Dustin Hoffman, or Ben Affleck? I think it's Matt Damon.
You want me, huh?
I swear, if I screw up on this one...
And you
Nope, I
couldn't
didn't!
be more right.
It is Matt Damon.
You won the 100, but before you pat yourself on the back, you've still got 14
man, I wanted to pat
more
myself on the
questions to
back. Hold on, let me
Let's
just...
see your $200 question.
I just had to wipe something off. I think I got it. One important food crop is grown in fields. It's called paddies. Wheat, rye, corn, or rice. Everybody knows that it is corn. Okay, I'm just messing with you. It's rice.
D. Okay, D it is. And you're right.
Yay! Oh, and as for the lifelines, I'm only allowed to use the ones that I didn't use previously.
2 down, 13 to go. Take a look now
and if
at
I
your
put in
$300
Regis,
question.
and he's going to change my name, but I have to put in the exact same name he put in. What does an animal produce when it lactates for $300? Sweat, wool, milk, or methane? It produces wool!
So you're putting your money on
Okay, it's
six.
milk.
That's it.
I'm at $300! I got a dozen questions left. Here we go.
All right, you got yourself $300.
Yes, I know.
And let's take a look now at your $500 question.
Oh, sorry the sun is shining on to where the lifelines are, but for $500, a portrait that comically exaggerates a person's physical traits is called what? A landscape, a caricature, a still life, or an impressionism? I believe it's a caricature.
Okay, so you choose B.
Yeah, it's gotta be a caricature.
That's it.
Yep, I was
You're
right. I knew it wasn't an impressionism. Well, I didn't think it was, but I didn't. The left-hand
All
answer,
right,
I
you're
knew
up
it
to
wasn't.
$500. One more correct answer, and you'll guarantee yourself some money.
Yes, I will.
For the big $1,000 question, check it out.
Here we go. If you have one of each denomination of currently circulated U.S. coins, how much money do you have? 79 cents, 91 cents, $1.36, or $1.91? That's D, $1.91, final answer.
You want D?
That's a penny
D
plus a nickel is 6 cents, plus a dime is 16 cents, plus
That's
a
it.
quarter
You're
is
right.
25, that's 25 cents, so a total of 41 cents, then a half dollar, 91 cents, and then the dollar coin, which at that time was the Sacagawea. This game came out in 2000, so yeah.
You've got a
That's
grand now.
$1.91.
10 more correct answers, and you'll be rolling in it.
They still make half
And you've
dollars,
reached
you
the
know.
safe haven. No matter what you do from here on in, you cannot lose that $1,000.
But I could still have to do
Now,
a
for
third
$2,000,
redemption
here it
if I
comes.
screw up. No longer if the game freezes up because of the new rule I implanted, because the game freezes up way too many times. Who did Billie Jean King defeat in the famous Battle of the Sexes tennis match? Jimmy Connors, Pete Sampras, John McEnroe, or Bobby Riggs? I believe that was Bobby Riggs. Because I heard mention of Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs. It has to be. It's not Pete Sampras. It's Bobby Riggs! Anyway, I'm going to keep playing and then Anyway, here's another thing about the new rule is that it's going to be in the same video as the one I'm making right now.
You've reached $2,000 and moving right along in
So,
just
yeah,
9 questions to go.
You know how I separated
You're
the
going for
videos when I'm doing corner
$4,000.
hunting?
Good luck.
That's exactly what I'm going to do in this video if the game freezes up. So, here we go. Who was the first lady to run for political office? Hillary Clinton, Rosalind Carter, Bess Truman, or Eleanor Roosevelt? I don't know. It's gotta be Hillary. I think it's Hillary Clinton, but it could be wrong. So this looks like a job for the audience.
Very well. Let's ask the audience.
68 for Hillary Clinton. Nothing for Rosalind Carter. 8 for Bess Truman.
Okay, there it is.
24 for Eleanor Roosevelt. I was gonna say Hillary Clinton.
Please.
So did I burn a lifeline or not?
Following the crowd, huh?
Thank you, audience, but I could have done it without your help. I honestly thought it was gonna tell me I was wrong. Then, of course, I would have said, "Curse you, audience." But then again, it wasn't.
Okay, now you've got $4,000. 8 questions stand between you and $1 million.
I did manage to get myself up
Don't be nervous.
to the
Get
crazy
ready.
8th question. I'm on the 8th question. I'm 8 away from $1 million, and that's worth $8,000. And the question is, what pro wrestler grapples with Sylvester Stallone in the movie Rocky 3? Dolph Lundgren, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, or the Iron Sheik? That's B, Hulk Hogan, final answer. Oh,
You want me, huh?
dropped it. Dropped my controller.
You got it.
Yes! Alright, $8,000!
Hey, you're past the halfway point now. You've won $8,000. 7 questions to go.
Alright, here we go.
Now, moving on up, let's go on to your $16,000 question.
Question number 9. $16,000. What football player was known as the Galloping Ghost? Jim Thorpe? Dick Butkus? Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Red Grange or George Hallis? I think it's the Red Grange, but I'm gonna phone a friend just to be sure.
Phone a friend it is. Let's call Amazing Earl's hotline.
Ooh, the Amazing Earl!
Hello, yeah, you've reached the hotline of the Amazing Earl, your psychic shepherd.
I was hoping
Looks
you
like
either
we got his
Maureen
machine.
or reach his anonymous
Here are your
friend.
psychic messages for today. You'll need a sharpened number 2 pencil this weekend. Carry one with you at all times, you know. You'll never outrun your grief unless you're as swift as Red Grange, the legendary galloping ghost.
That's exactly what we needed. How does he know?
How does he know? How did I know
The
that?
Amazing Earl says C.
I'm gonna
How about
agree with
you?
the Amazing Earl. I hear he gets every question right.
So you're comfortable with the
That's what I
advice?
hear. You might be wrong. I might be wrong.
And you're
But I'm
absolutely
not
right.
wrong. Thank you, Amazing Earl, but I could have done it without your help. Here we go. I'm on the brink of securing myself the continuation of my run and the fact that I
Hey, nice work.
redeemed
You're on the
myself.
brink of securing yourself some serious cash.
And the continuation of my
For
run.
$32,000, here it is.
Here we go for $32,000. Boy, I hope I don't have to use my 50-50 on this one. The film Stand By Me is based on a novel by which author? Anne Proulx, Stephen King, Dean Koontz, or Frank McCourt? For some reason, I think it's Stephen King, so I'll go for it. Without using 50-50, I might need it
so you choose B.
if I get up to the last 5.
Nice.
Yes!
You're right.
Yes! I got $32,000! I've clinched the fact that I've redeemed myself.
Okay, that puts you at 32 grand.
5 questions left.
away. And just so you know, regardless of what else happens in this game, you get to keep the $32,000 you have right now.
Yes, I know, Regis.
No pressure here. Just
All
a
right,
safe shot
I
at
have to answer this question. I
$64,000.
can't walk away, because This is a free guess. I've got nothing to lose. And the question is, who wrote the lyrics of the Frank Sinatra song My Way? Frank Sinatra himself, Chris Christopherson, Carole King, or Paul Anka? It's D. Paul Anka. Final answer.
You're gonna go with D, huh? And you are correct.
Yay! Woo! $64,000. Man, I might win the million.
All right, you're just 4 questions away now. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Now we go on to your $125,000 question.
All right, if I get this wrong, my money gets cut in half. But if I get this right, I win $1/8 million. So here's the question. Who kills Tony at the end of the film West Side Story? Riff, Chino, Bernardo, or he commits suicide? That's B, Chino. Final answer.
You think it's B?
I know it's B.
And you're absolutely right.
I just have to... You know what? I won't touch my iPod. I don't think it's going to die within the next 3 minutes.
You've reached $125,000. You're so close to that $1 million, I can smell it.
So can I.
Let's go on to a $250,000
So for
question.
$250,000, here's the question. If I'm unlucky enough to get this wrong, because it's number 13, I lose $93,000. So here it is. In 1986, Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi drew a so-called line of death over what body of water? The Gulf of Sidra, the Gulf of Oman, the Red Sea, or the Persian Gulf? That's A, the Gulf of Sidra. Final answer. You know what? On second thought, I'll charge my iPod.
So you're going with A, huh?
I mean, better safe than sorry, right?
That's it. You're right.
Yes, I know, Regis. You know Regis? Well, I don't know him personally, but it's just a little joke.
You're at $250,000. Get the next question right, and you'll double your money.
Yay!
Get it wrong, and you'll lose $218,000.
Boo!
No pressure.
Okay, now you tell me no pressure?
Here it comes for a
Hold on,
$500,000.
I got it. $500,000. Here we go. If I get this wrong, like we just said, I lose $218,000. But should I get this right? My money doubles. What is the oldest continuously run sporting event in the U.S.? The Westminster Dog Show, the Boston Marathon, the Kentucky Derby, or the Indianapolis 500? That is C, the Kentucky Derby, and yes, it's my final answer. I'm about to go for $1 million. Hold on, it's just asking me if my iPod just asked me if it wants to trust that computer.
Okay, you think it's answer C.
And apparently it assumes it does.
You got it.
It assumes I do, but who cares? Woo! Yeah, $1 million! Okay, now it's asking me again. Oops.
14 questions behind you.
One question
$500,000 in
left.
your wallet.
And I've still got that 50-50.
This is it. Good luck.
If I get this wrong, not only do I lose $468,000, but I also get the haunting of a lifetime. And the question is, when it's noon in New York during daylight savings time, which by the way it is now, what time is it in Honolulu, Hawaii? 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 7 a.m., or 8 a.m.? That is A, 6 a.m., and yes, it's my final answer. That's another $1 million win. I have redeemed myself.
Okay, you're going with A?
Yes, I'm going with A because it's the correct answer.
You
2 away from
are
being
so
a super millionaire. Yes!
Congratulations on being
I'm a millionaire!
Millionaire!
2 more of these and I'll become a super millionaire. There's the check. Yes! Pepper is a millionaire! Woo! Now it's time to just say I didn't really win it.
Hey, congratulations. Nice going.
Yes, I know.
15
You're
questions
going
in
to
a
tell
row.
me.
They got pretty tough towards the end, didn't they?
You don't
Well,
really
so I
have
guess
to-
you're expecting that million I kept yapping about during the game. Well, see, the funny thing is, I don't have it.
You have it in the
we
company
have it
vault.
in the company vault.
Blah, blah,
But
blah,
that's as
blah,
far
blah,
as
blah,
it goes,
blah,
you
blah,
understand?
blah, blah, blah.
You're a pretend millionaire. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Good. You know, I'm glad we had this talk.
So am I.
See you later.
Because it signifies that my 9-game total is now $8,032,000. Woo! Thank you for watching. This was an epic win. I finally win $1 million after 2 redemption videos. Well, this is the second one, but anyway, thanks for watching. Click on the top right corner to subscribe for a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.